Hey guys, Iron Pine here on the ComradeSMP for yet another episode. And we are starting this episode off in the Nether, over by the Nether Fortress that is located next to the end portal over here. And it sounds, or at least it looks like I'm getting a severe amount of frame rate lag here. And I do apologize for that, as always. But there's not a whole lot I can do about that. I guess besides stop recording maybe. But anyways, I'm in the Nether to get myself some wither skeleton skulls. I have two of them already that I've gotten just from, on my way to the end. I've killed a wither skeleton here and there and got a wither skeleton skull. So now I'm after that elusive third skull. And once I get that, I'll be able to fight another wither. That's not on the docket for tonight, though. In tonight's episode, the hope is kind of to get a plan laid out for where we are looking to take the Iron Woods in the next several episodes. Obviously, as y'all well know, there's some wither skeletons. That's good. That's what we want. Surrounded with a infestation of blazes. But okay, we got one of them on us. That's good. Oh, now we're just attacking the skeleton. That's been an interesting battle. Oh, and I'm on fire because I'm watching withers and. Oh no. Okay. I am better at PvE than this. I tell you that, because it's true. But I'm getting owned right here. Alright, get out of here, skeleton. You're not even supposed to be in the Nether. What are you doing here? Alright, then let's take these guys out. Ah, my goodness. What? As soon as I start pressing record, I get owned by mobs. This is embarrassing. Alright, there we go. What in the world? Alright. I'm with the skeleton number 2 on me. And skeleton number 2. Disregard the skeleton until right now, then strafe away, and bam! Alright, that's more like the Iron Pine I know. Anyways, I'm here in the Nether trying to get 3 wither skulls. And once I get those 3, we can fight another wither and get ourselves another beacon, which would be something that would be absolutely awesome. And I just shot that wither skeleton skull off the platform. That's no fun. But anyways, here's 2 more. We'll kill these 2 and then we'll head back to the overworld for the main part of today's episode. Alright, give me a skull, please, dude. Please give me a skull. Nope. Alright, now we gotta avoid the blazes. Bam! Take that, blaze. And take the second one. You're down, and this guy will be down in just a second as well. Bingo. That's how you kill blazes. Anyways, let's go ahead and head back to the overworld here. And we will begin the meat of today's episode. Which, I believe I was trying to say this when I got attacked by all of those blazes. The meat of today's episode is going to be setting up a plan for the Iron Woods for our next several episodes. And here's a gas that's likely to turn on me any minute. Yep. Come on. Well, he's not mad at me yet, so we'll assume he won't be mad at me. But anyways, yeah, so we want to get a plan laid out for the Iron Woods. Maybe even break ground on some more buildings in today's episode. We'll just have to see how much we end up getting done. Let's head back into the overworld, and I'll show y'all where I'm thinking that we need to do the most planning here. So you will remember, I would hope, that this is the area over at our super chunk here in the Iron Woods. If I were to dig straight down, I would fall into my super chunk very quickly because it's not a big layer of grass that we have here. What did that bow have on it? Unbreaking 1. That's not too great. But anyways, this is where our super chunk is, and we have covered that up. We can go down this hole right here, and we will see the entirety of the super chunk looking all nice, I believe. So we need to put some buildings over here. And probably a month ago, Lucky Shot 13 suggested to me that maybe I build some guest houses or something over here in the Iron Woods. And then just a couple weeks ago, wow, I feel like I was just moving without even pressing any keys. That was weird. Just a couple days ago, MuniWriter had mentioned to me that he thought I should build some guest houses as well. So I think that's what we'll do in part of this area. But then I've been looking at this cliffside. I've been thinking how I really don't want to have to do too much terraforming here. And so I think what might be cool is to build a building in the similar architecture style as our stables and our villager trading hall. I think it'd be cool to build one of those buildings that comes out of this cliffside, and then when you go inside of it, it kind of goes down into an underground portion of my base where we can put a netherwort farm and some more automatic things that wouldn't really go with the ironwoods and the kind of the medieval theme that we have so far. So I think that is what the plan will be for this area. I'll have one little hall over here with some farms in it, and then I'll have maybe a couple smaller houses out here where guest houses or other small buildings around the ironwoods. And then over by our villager breeder, let's go ahead and ender pearl there real quick. Alright, and try not to get shot by any skeletons. Oh yeah, this is a pretty cool view of the ironwoods, just from a top view over here. But we will get over to where the villager breeder is. Perfect. Oh, nice ender pearl there. So anyways, over in this area, I have plans for a much bigger building. Now, I'm not exactly sure what this building will contain in it, but I know the general type of a building I want in this area. I'm still going to keep that a secret from y'all. I know you guys are probably really interested in figuring out what it's going to be, but I guess I still have this villager down here. I don't really feel like telling y'all at the moment, just due to the fact that this building is something that I want to take my time on. I want to have it well planned out before I make much mention of it. And I've done a little bit of research on this stuff in the past on what I hope to build relative to which direction these buildings usually face and such. And so I'm still trying to figure out where exactly I want it, but it will be in this area. So y'all can look forward to that here shortly. But I guess for now, I really need to chop some dark oak wood so we can get working on the building that's going to go into the side of the mountain. Because that's something that we'll be working a lot on in this episode. I know y'all have already watched me build my villager trading center, and that was probably only, I don't know, 2 or 3 episodes ago. Wasn't that long ago. But it is time for us to build another building, and I know y'all are probably less than enthusiastic about watching me build an entire new building here on the server that looks just like these other buildings, or mostly similar to that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to plant some dark oak, bone meal it up, chop it all down, get myself a layout ready for this building, and then I will catch you after that. So I've chopped down a lot of oak wood, and I think I have a little bit of a pattern thought out for what I want to do here for the building that's going to go into the side of the mountain. I'm not sure what we'll call this yet, but it will be going into the side of the mountain. One thing I've noticed is that this layer of stone here is very thin. Right on the other side is the bottom of the super chunk, and depending on where you land and if you have feather falling or not, potentially certain death. So I need to fix this area by throwing in another layer of stone, or throwing in a layer of stone, I should say, that's rather low. Probably something like this, actually, because I will want to put a floor into this building, and I want that floor to be, I don't want to have a big old pain putting in the floor. I want to just be able to have one layer of stone down here and then put my floor straight on top of that. So I have to put this floor in, and I don't want to bore y'all by doing a lot of this on camera, so I'm just going to place in this one layer here, and then we will get to the rest of the design of this building, which the design is going to be rather self-explanatory. Just think of, whoa, oh my goodness, that scared me so much. Oh my goodness, I almost had a heart attack there. That was not good for me. Holy smokes. Wow, I can't believe I got that scared. But anyways, so design-wise for this building, we're going to have some cobblestone, which should be my shulker box. Yes, it is. Perfect. So we'll have cobblestone going in between the doorways here. I have made this 3 blocks in between the posts on the front of the building here. On my stables and on most of my other buildings this is 4, but I wanted this to have a little bit of a narrower feel as it went into the side of the mountain. So that is the reason for that. And then we'll go like this. I guess we need some cobblestone here. And then we'll put our dark oak like this. I do need to do a lot of terraforming in order to get this area looking nice and sharp. But that's the basic outline for this. And then we will have our spruce wood. Let me just get my inventory fully arranged for building. Let's see. Let's do that. Perfect. And then we need, what else do we need? We need these, and we need these. Perfect, okay. So then obviously we'll have our spruce that comes up. I think it comes up 2 blocks, and then over 1 block. This has been the pattern on all of the buildings in the Ironwoods, and we will continue with that pattern. And then on the sides we'll have windows that are 2 blocks wide, just like we have with the rest of the Ironwoods. Yep, just like that. And then obviously on the bottoms here are our stone bricks, and then we'll just have 1 stone brick there. And maybe that doesn't look so good, but we'll figure that out in just a couple minutes. We'll have more spruce. 1, 2, 3. And then, I misplayed this. But that's okay. So anyways, this will be going across. I need to actually put in my dark oak. And now that I have done this, I just realized that I've built this building all entirely wrong. Because this is supposed to be recessed, actually. That's one of the key things that makes these buildings look like they do, I think. The perception of depth makes them look a whole lot better than they would otherwise. And I have just lost that depth perception. So actually, it will go something like this, I believe. 1, 2, 3. So you know what? I feel like I'm probably boring you guys right now, so I'm going to get the final structure in for this, and then I will show y'all once I know I have my calculations all correct. Alright, I have almost finished the exterior of the house. I'm just in the process of adding in the upside down spruce stairs here, which hopefully should complete the exterior for the most part. All we would have left to do would be the glass and the trap doors. Although I'm not sure whether I want to go with glass or with dark oaks, fence posts. I did the dark oak fence posts over at the stables, and I think that looks really good if we're doing something that's meant to be more of like a storage cell or something for animals. But if we're looking for something where there's going to be human life inside or something, like with the villager trading hall or with my house, I think the glass looks better. So I'm not quite sure what we'll do here for now. I'm not sure if we'll have animals in this area or not. That will have to be decided here shortly. But now I guess it's time to put in a floor. However, I'm not sure that we're going to do that in tonight's episode. I have spent quite a nice amount of time doing this project tonight, and I am ready for a little break. So I think I'm going to call it an episode at this. We have gotten a lot of progress done, I think. I'll probably finish the roof, or at least do the roof off camera, and then on camera we can maybe do the floor, do the interior of this building, and then continue on into the side of the mountain. Although I've just been thinking, let's go ahead and throw the glass panes in to give this building a little bit more of a feel of completion. And we'll also throw in some trap doors. Are they like this? They are like that, yes. We'll need a lot more than 12 trap doors. Yeah, let's see. How's 20? Yeah, we'll see. We'll say 20 will work, but we'll just have to see. Let's go ahead and place this glass in. If you're wondering about my clear glass and don't already know, I use Azumavoid's 1.10 Vanilla Tweaks texture pack. And I'm actually running Minecraft 1.11, but yet the 1.10 texture pack still runs. which I am very grateful for. So I run Azuma's Vanilla Tweaks texture pack, and the clear glass is one of the things that I really like about it. I also do lower shields and lower fire. I think those are very nice additions, and they still keep the vanilla feel in the game, but they just add just that little bit of, I don't know, they add a little bit of aesthetic pleasure to the game. So now we're just going to have to place our trapdoors in, just like that. And it's getting dark, so it's a perfect time to end the episode as soon as we throw these trapdoors in. And hopefully we can avoid all mobs spawning until the time of the episode end. And I have 8 trapdoors left, and I think I have 4 left to use on this window over here. Yep, I do. Perfect. We have 4 left. Let me test something real quick. Nope. So a trapdoor can't go sideways. I was thinking if it could go sideways, that would be awesome, because then we could have like little shutters that could open. But it looks like that is not the case with trapdoors. So yeah, I do think that will do it for me this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching and for hanging in with me through this episode. And comment down below what you think I should do in my next few episodes. My episode plans are still, I still have several episodes planned out, but I'm always up for suggestions. And I would like to collab with some of the other comrades in the very near future. I have attempted to set up a collab with MuniRider actually tonight, but he had some stuff going on, and so that wasn't going to work out. So let me know down in the comment section below what y'all would like to see in my episodes and what you guys dislike about my episodes so that I can try to fix those things. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. This has been Iron Pine, and I'm out. I will catch y'all later.